Hello, everyone. A very special welcome back to English with Podcasts. I am Emma, and today we are exploring a topic that many of you have requested.
And I am Leo. Today we are looking at the language of the heart. We are learning how couples talk in English, covering everything from the first hello to deep, advanced conversations.
This is so important because romantic English is full of unique expressions and soft tones that you don't usually find in a business textbook.
That is true. Whether you are dating someone who speaks English or just love romantic movies, today we are going from basic A1 to advanced B2.
The basics of dating. A1, to go out, to have a date, to see someone, to be in a relationship, to have a crush, to like someone secretly.
Let's start with a very simple scenario. Imagine a couple at the start of their relationship just deciding what to eat for dinner.
In character as the girlfriend. Leo, I'm hungry. What do you want to eat tonight?
In character as the boyfriend. I'm not sure, Emma. Maybe pasta? Or do you prefer pizza?
In character with a smile. I like pizza. Let's order a large one.
In character? Okay, sounds good. Should I call the restaurant or use the app?
In character. The app is faster. Can we get extra cheese too?
In character? Definitely. I'll add some garlic bread to the order as well.
In character. Definitely. I'll add some garlic bread to the order as well.
Back to host voice. See? That is A1 level. Simple sentences, clear questions, and direct answers. No big words, just a clear connection.
But as a relationship grows, the language becomes more endearing. Terms of endearment. Honey, hun, sweetie, babe, love.
I call my coffee honey sometimes, but let's move to A2 and B1 level. This is where we talk about feelings and making plans for the future.
At this level, we use more phrasal verbs and modals, relationship phrasal verbs, to fall for, to start loving someone, to get along, to have a good relationship, to settle down, to live a quiet life together.
Let's try a B1 conversation. This is about a couple moving in together.
In character, as the girlfriend. Leo, I was thinking, we've been seeing each other for a year now.
In character, time flies, doesn't it? It feels like we just met yesterday.
It really does. Maybe it's time we think about moving in together.
In character, I've been thinking the same thing, sweetie. I think we get along so well.
In character, I'm so happy to hear that. It would be great to share a space.
In character, we can find a small apartment near the park. I'd love to wake up and see the trees.
In character, that sounds perfect. We can decorate it together and make it ours.
In character, definitely. It feels like we are ready to settle down a bit.
Back to host voice. Notice how the words are softer? We use I was thinking instead of I want. It sounds more polite and romantic.
Now, let's jump to B2, advanced. This is where couples discuss deep emotions, resolve conflicts, and use idioms.
Advanced emotional vocabulary. Vulnerable. Being open about your fears. Compatible, when two people work well together. To be on the same page, to agree on goals and feelings.
Let's look at a B2 conversation about the future.
In character, as Emma. Leo, I feel like we've reached a point where we need to be completely vulnerable with each other.
In character, I agree. We need to talk about our long-term goals and our career paths.
Exactly. I want to make sure we're truly compatible for the long haul.
In character, I appreciate you bringing that up, Emma. It's important to me that we are on the same page.
In character, me too. I've always seen us as a team, but I worry about the pressure of work.
In character, we'll navigate that together. I'm fully committed to building a life with you.
In character, that means a lot. I just want to ensure our individual dreams don't get lost.
In character, we will support each other's growth. We're in this together through thick and thin.
In character, through thick and thin. That is a beautiful idiom. It means staying together through good times and bad times.
I love that. It shows a very high level of English and a very deep level of love.
Let's discuss quality time. Dating vocabulary. Date night, a scheduled night for a couple to go out. Quality time, time spent giving someone your full attention. To sweep someone off their feet, to make someone fall in love very quickly.
You swept me off your feet with those cupcakes you brought last week, Emra.
In character, those were just a token of my affection. Token of affection, a small gift that shows you care.
Well, it worked. Now let's look at acts of service. This is doing things to help your partner.
In character, Leo, you look exhausted. Why don't you sit down and let me finish the dishes?
In character, are you sure? You had a long day at the office too.
In character, I'm sure. It's the least I can do after you fixed my laptop this morning.
In character, that's very sweet of you. I'll go put on some relaxing music for us.
In character, that would be lovely. I'll join you in 10 minutes.
Back to host voice. Helping each other with chores is a very common way to show love in English-speaking cultures.
It's practical and romantic at the same time. Now, how about words of affirmation?
Affirming phrases. I'm so proud of you. You look stunning tonight. I really appreciate everything you do.
Those words act like glue for a relationship. They keep things strong.
Nodding. Let's look at a B2 dialogue where a couple deals with a small misunderstanding. We call this clearing the air.
Leo, can we talk? I've been feeling a bit disconnected lately.
Of course, I've noticed a bit of tension too. What's on your mind?
I feel like we haven't spent much quality time together this week.
You're right. I've been so wrapped up in my new project. I'm sorry.
I understand you're busy, but I miss our evening walks.
I miss them too. Let's make a point to go for a walk tomorrow evening.
I'd really like that. Thank you for listening to me.
Always. Your feelings are important to me, and I want us to be happy.
Notice how she used I feel like instead of you never.
That is a golden rule of relationship English. Start with I to avoid making the other person feel attacked.
Communication tips. Use I statements. Active listening. Nodding and summarizing what the other person said. Validate. Showing you understand their feelings.
Let's talk about the honeymoon phase. This is the very beginning of a relationship when everything feels perfect and exciting.
And then comes the reality check. When you realize your partner leaves their socks on the floor.
Hey, I don't do that often.
It's okay, Leo. Every couple has their quirks. Quirks are small, unusual habits that a person has.
My quirk is that I have to organize my books by color.
And mine is that I can't start my day without 3 different types of tea.
We are quite a pair, aren't we?
We certainly are. Now, let's talk about love languages. Have you heard of this, Leo?
Yes, it's the idea that everyone gives and receives love differently.
The 5 love languages: words of affirmation, acts of service, receiving gifts, quality time, physical touch.
Knowing your partner's love language is like having a cheat code for a happy relationship.
It really is. For example, if your partner likes acts of service, making them a cup of tea means more than saying, I love you.
And if they like receiving gifts, a small flower picked from the garden can make their whole day.
Let's try a conversation about gift giving at the B1 level. Leo, I have a small surprise for you.
Oh, what is it? You know I love surprises.
I saw this notebook and thought of you. I know you like to write down your ideas.
Leo, this is perfect. Thank you so much for thinking of me.
You're very welcome. I'm glad you like it.
You small, sweet, and effective. Now, what about physical touch?
In English, we have many words for this. Affectionate actions: to hug, to embrace, to hold hands, to cuddle or snuggle, a peck on the cheek.
I love the word snuggle. It sounds so cozy, like being under a warm blanket on a cold night.
It really does. Let's look at a final, advanced B2 scenario, making a big life decision together. Leo, I've been offered a promotion, but it would require us to relocate to another city.
Wow, that's huge news. Congratulations, Emma. How are you feeling about it?
I'm torn. It's a dream job, but I know how much you love your current position here.
I appreciate you considering my feelings. We need to weigh the pros and cons carefully.
Exactly. I don't want my career to overshadow our relationship.
We'll find a compromise. Our relationship is my top priority, and we'll figure this out together.
I'm so grateful to have you as my partner. We really are in this together.
Relocate and compromise. Those are strong B2 words for making big changes.
It's all about balance and mutual respect.
Now, before we finish, let's talk about supportive language. What do you say when your partner is having a bad day?
Providing comfort. I'm here for you. Do you want to talk about it or do you need space? You've got this. I believe in you.
That middle one is so important. Sometimes people just need space to process their thoughts.
Leo, you seem really quiet tonight. Is everything okay at work?
It was just a really long, stressful day. My boss is putting a lot of pressure on the team.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Do you want to vent or should we just put on a movie and forget about it?
Actually, I'd love to just talk it out for a few minutes, if you don't mind.
Of course, I'm all ears. Tell me everything.
I'm all ears, a great idiom that means I am listening carefully.
And notice how Leo felt safe to share because I gave him the option to have space.
Communication really is the key to everything. Even the small things, like choosing what to watch on TV.
Leo, I really want to watch that new documentary about space.
Space? Again? I was hoping for a romantic comedy.
How about we watch one episode of the documentary and then a movie of your choice?
That sounds like a fair deal. You've got yourself a bargain.
A fair deal or a bargain. We use these when we reach an agreement that makes both people happy.
It's those small daily negotiations that build a strong foundation.
I think our listeners are ready to level up their romantic English now.
I think so too. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about being sincere.
Exactly. A simple I love you is powerful at any level.
We have a challenge for our listeners today.
Yes, whether you are single or in a relationship, we want you to practice your endearments.
Comment below and tell us, what is your favorite romantic word in English? Is it darling, sweetheart, or maybe bae?
We love reading your stories. It makes us feel so connected to all of you.
If this episode helped you feel more confident about romantic English, please give us a like.
And subscribe to the English with Podcast family to join our growing community. We are here to help you fall in love with English every single week.
Well said, Emma. I think I'm ready to go buy some flowers for my apartment now.
That is a great idea, Leo. Maybe some sunflowers to match your sweater? Perfect. Thank you for joining us today. You are all amazing.
Stay brave, stay romantic, and keep speaking.
See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.